So what we're going to talk about is having to do, as the slide here shows, more choices, less pressure, and the fact that the buyer's market has arrived. And so I want to get into that a little bit and give you some, basically some talking points, hit on some numbers that I think hopefully will persuade you, if you're a prospective buyer, that you shouldn't be waiting. You should actually take this negative news as actually good news, in the sense that it provides you an opportunity to maybe go out there and pursue getting a home when so many others are thinking it's a bad time and continue to want to wait. And one of the things that I read an article here recently where this really kind of bore true, it was an article about we have now hit a record gap in terms of number of sellers and number of buyers in the marketplace. Let me give you a couple of numbers. There are now, and this is a national number, there are now nearly 630,000 more sellers than buyers as of February of 2026. That's the widest gap in Redfin records, and a sign that negotiating power has finally shifted more to those who are active in the market as prospective buyers. Redfin estimated there are now nationally 46% more sellers, up from 29% just a year ago. So again, now we have 46% more sellers currently, when a year ago we had 29% more sellers. So a big jump there. So with those kind of numbers, what does that mean? Well, as the headline here shows, it means buyers are gaining more leverage. And so what does that tell you? Well, gaining leverage, of course, is an environment where you as a buyer now are not going to be in a situation where you've got to feel rushed into, just trying to make an offer, maybe at full price, maybe going over. You have more leverage now. You can, as it shows here, you're gaining negotiating power. You haven't had that until recently. Homes are staying on the market longer. There's less competition compared to recent years. Now, I'm saying less competition as a buyer. Sellers have competition. There's more houses now on the market for sale, as I just pointed out with those other gap data points. When you have that many more sellers than buyers, that means those sellers are facing fierce competition, but you as a buyer, you're now facing less competition compared to just recent years. Remember in the pandemic, when if you wanted to buy a home, you had to go 20 grand over list price and waive the home inspection. You may even make the offer sight unseen and seeing the house yourself, and then you're competing with 18 offers. That's all gone away.